Hey everyone, my name is Jinx, and today I'm going to be going over the Verdance matchup and a little bit of the changes that I've made to my Fatigue Romping Club Rhinar list today. Before I jump into how I'm planning on sideboarding for Verdance, I'm just going to go over the little minor changes that I made to the list. I have a million different copies right now, so this list is just kind of a little bit of all the things I've been trying and all the things that I've changed since the last version, so some of them aren't final. But the main changes that I've made is, first off, I cut the hold the lines in favor of a second and third copy of This Round's on Me. Again, I don't know if this is final, but it is a 3-block, and I think it's better into Syndra, because Syndra's never drawing extra cards, so I'd rather have Syndra tech than, more Gravy tech or, Pirate tech, whatever. So This Round's on Me, I think, is much better into Syndra, and Ocilio, too. It deletes the breakpoints. What else? I cut standing orders. I cut standing orders because a lot of the time I want to put a defensive card in Arsenal anyways, and there's not much of a reason to put it down to the bottom with standing order if it's already a defensive card. And into the Fatigue matchups, I think it's fine to just IP if I don't have a defensive card or a card that I want to resolve in my Arsenal. And they were reds, and they just weren't really doing much for me, so I cut those for more space. What else am I doing? I also, this is a big one, I am not running red pummels anymore. I think if I'm ever going to be running pummels, they will always be yellow. Reason for that being is sometimes you will have moments where you can't really resolve the pummel, or you draw multiple pummels together, and having a red one means that you have to save an extra card to pitch it to club, or you have to block with it for 2, and we don't really like blocking for 2. So being able to save it as a yellow that you can pitch to your club or swing like a CNC or something is much better than red ones where it's forcing you into playing or blocking with it and never pitching it. The -1 attack value on it doesn't really matter. If you're playing it into Guardians, you're only really pummeling CNCs. You're not really ever pummeling like send packings or anything like that, because they'll probably just cover it up with a D-react. And you really want to be getting the hit trigger whenever you're playing a pummel. Into aggro decks, they're probably not going to block it anyways. And the fact that they might be playing around a red pummel while you're running yellows is pretty nice as well. So maybe they block for 10 instead of 9, and you're still being able to save the pummel. I also went up to a second copy of Midas's Touch. That's because I lost a single game to Gravy Bones, and I said never again. Midas's Touch is also very good into Prism, so having an extra yellow and another ally killer is pretty nice. That's another thing with the pummels, is having more yellows means that it's easier to get rid of Great Library, which is pretty important, and I've noticed that my previous list definitely struggled to get rid of Library once it came down. I also added a third That All You Got, and I'm on AB4 now. That All You Got, it's good into Syndra. It's a yellow, it's a D-react, it's good. But aside from that, I don't think there's much that I really need to talk about here, because there's nothing that I've really thoroughly tested that I've changed here, and none of the other things affect the Verdance matchup at all. So with that out of the way, I'm going to jump into a little single player lobby, and I'll talk about the 3 different styles of Verdance and how I side for all 3 of them. Okay, so before I start showing the actual sideboard, I'm first going to go over the 3 types of Verdances that you're going to see. Because you're Rhinar, and as I mentioned in the previous video, a lot of people are going to side incorrectly for you. So the first one is they think you're just an aggro deck and they don't want to be caught with non-blocks in hand. These ones will generally cut healing potions from their deck. They're always going to be on Waning Moon, and sometimes they don't even run Rampant Growth Life into you because they're that scared of Intimidate, and they probably just want to try and tempo you out with Cadaverous Tillings, Fellings, Plow Unders. These ones are generally pretty easy. Just value your life total. You can be a little bit more lax on your cushion, since they won't have as high of a ceiling on their combo. The second version is they aren't really sure, so they will be running healing potions and all that, but they're still on Waning Moons, so they aren't doing the Giga Stack combo. They're probably running the Plume as well, so you have to be a bit more careful with your cushion in this matchup. And you definitely have to be saving Oasises for the late game. And the last one is the Giga Stack combo Search and Aethertide. I have only seen a Verdance bring this in against me once in 16 games, and that was after they rematched me twice on Talishar, so they knew what I was doing. So if you see certain Aethertide, you know that they're going to be going giga stack. So you need to preserve your life total at all costs. You need to be getting Arc Smashes multiple times, most likely. Sometimes with those ones, they will ever bloom life their potions back after you Arc Smash. So you have to be very, very cognizant of where your Arc Smashes are in your deck and when you're going to Remembrance them back. Notable thing in that matchup is Energy Potion takes priority over Healing Potions. Energy Potion means that their combo is going to be Rampant Growth after they do all their Healing Potion stuff, and then activate with a blue in their hand, Plume of Evergrowth, get their Rampant Growth back and play it, and then they'll use their Energy Potion to play the certain Aethertide. If you blow up their Energy Potion, that means that they can't Plume of Evergrowth, or they can't search an Aethertide, but obviously they're going to search an Aethertide, so they'll probably just not Rampant Growth, but that'll save you like 20 life, because they won't be able to amp 10 on the last Rampant Growth, because they'll have to pitch the blue to attack with search an Aethertide, instead of play the last Rampant Growth. So that one's a little bit scary. Just make sure that you are destroying their energy potions, keeping track of their stack, and making sure that you have all blues at the bottom of your deck. It's probably not a bad idea to even IP, so you have a Oasis in Arsenal and an Oasis in hand, along with 3 blues, anytime that they're going to hit their stack. But with that out of the way, the sideboard doesn't change no matter what version they're on. Obviously, you can't predict how they're going to sideboard, but I'm going to be running AB4 into them. I think AB4 is maybe not necessary, but it is very helpful, and I really like having my the matchups that I'm targeting to be like solid. I don't want to be losing points into them, because I want to win every single game that I play against a matchup that I'm targeting. I don't want to leave anything up to chance. AB4 means that the only thing that's ever really going to leak damage to you, arcane barrier-wise, is going to be Burn Bear in their combo, unless they're doing some sort of amping, like with something, I don't know. Usually it's only going to be the combo, though. And yeah, that also means that it's easier to pitch more cards to AB if you need to. You can get Pulsing Life Aether fully AB'd with that and not leak any damage. And it means that you can block more on the combo turn. So with that, the cards that I'm bringing in are 3 Arc Smash, Remembrance, 3 That All You Got, 3 Oasis Respite, 2 Midas's Touch, and I am cutting 3 Sink Belows and a Pack Hunt. I'm cutting the Sink Belows and the Pack Hunt just because they are reds, and I don't want reds. First, the main game plan into Verdance is I am trying to, in my first cycle, get rid of every single red in my deck that I possibly can. Some reds are fine. Obviously, I want to be maintaining Oasis in my deck, but I don't want to have like swing bigs by the time that they get to their combo. So if I can block with them, or I can play them instead of swinging club, I would rather do that. I don't want to be pitching them to AB. I don't want to pitch them to swing my club. The barraging combo is not something that we're really going to be doing in this matchup anyways. So get rid of all the reds first cycle, draw into blues when they have their combo. Trying to maintain my life total with sigils and blocking out all of the physical and arcane. So just staying at a very healthy, like 40 life total. They aren't really able to push much damage aside from the combo turn. So just make sure that you're keeping that pillow, keeping that cushion. And yeah, the other thing that I will learn is sometimes, since they are on no healing potions, because you're Rhinar and they're scared of no blocks, sometimes you won't really want to Arsenal Arc Smash, but just make sure that you take a look at their pitch zone. See, if they're on Surge and Aethertide, they're definitely on potions, so you can definitely safely Arsenal Arc Smash. Otherwise, if you think they're not on potions, you can pitch these, and if you find out they are, you can always get them back to the top with shuffle effects like Dig Up Dinner or Remembrance. However, I would usually save Remembrance until you've already casted a couple of Arc Smashes. Chances are you're going to have to cast these more than 3 times, or if anything, you'll have to get a couple more back in because you really need to see that last one, and you'd rather have 3 Arc Smashes in your deck when you have 20 cards in deck so that you can get rid of those potions that you need to get rid of. Other thing is, I'm trying to Arsenal Oasis Respite whenever I have it. I'll just shove it in Arsenal. Usually they will probably plow under it, but that's fine. It's fine to put it in pitch stack. Again, we have shuffle effects like these, and since we're trying to take it late game, and they're probably going to pitch stack twice into us, at least that's something I've noticed, especially with the potions. They're going to have to Everbloom life their potions back in, draw them, and then play them, and then pitch again for the pitch stack. And you will draw your Oasises by the time that they've used up all 3 Plow Wonders. If you're in the really, really late game, you can even watch their pitch zone and wait until you see the next Plow Wonder, and just IP until they Plow Wonder you, and then put the Oasis in Arsenal. But yeah, again, main plan, get rid of reds, stop all the damage, wait for the combo turn, and AB as much as you possibly can. This matchup seems super, super free if you're not playing against the Sergeant Aethertide combo. If it is the Aethertide combo, I still think you're favored. You just have to play really, really well and get lucky with your Arg Smash rolls. But with that, I will go into the gameplay. Alright, we got a Verdance here. Give them a good luck, have fun. I'm already sideboarded, and they chose to go first. I think I generally would rather go first because that means that I can get rid of more of my reds. But if they attack us on turn 1, then that is pretty nice for us. So here it's looking fine if they do anything to attack us. Doesn't look like it. They're probably going to be using the ability. Yep, they use the ability on that. Fine with me. Warmongers, totally fine. I will choose War. They choose Peace, so I definitely won't Arsenal here. I'll keep the blues in hand so that I can pitch them, but I will get rid of this Whipple away, swing 4 at them. They'll just block 3, fine with me. And a Mental Block, also still fine. Mental Block is kind of a do-nothing card in this matchup, but I see them all running it, so I'm happy to see that gone. I'll skip my Arsenal. Emeritus Scolding, so that's going to be 4 total damage, all AB2. And then I'll AB2 with the barraging, I think. Yeah. They're ending the turn, fine with me. I'll swing my club. I'm still not going to Arsenal, but I'm going to keep the Midas in hand because I would definitely like to block with this. I can't even play it out since they don't have an ally. So only way I can get rid of it is if they attack me with physical damage. Also notable that they're running Crown of Providence, not Plume, so that's a big indicator on their ability to combo. That means that they can only play 3 Rampant Growths on their combo turn. So this is a pretty favored matchup right now. Skipping Arsenal again. Sigil is nice here. Ooh, Plow Under here, quite nice. This is one of the best scenarios for a Plow Under, I think. No Arsenal, and I get to block it with the Midas's Touch, play the Swing Big, and then I probably Arsenal the Sigil. There's really no reason to play it. I can get rid of it at any moment, but if I draw like a Heart of Findall and they... if I draw like a Heart of Findall and they are at a higher life total, like by 2 right here, and I had played the Sigil, I wouldn't get any life off of it. A little bit scary giving them a Quicken if they decide to full block this, but I think it'll be fine. Yep, so they don't get the Quicken token. I just get to Arsenal and pass it back. There's a Fruits discarded to gain life. And then another Everbloom life. Let's see, what are they getting back? I'd wager probably the Plow Under. No, Emeritus Scolding. Interesting. Notable with the Emeritus that means that their combo cap is is about 7, so 3 from the Waning Moon, 4 from the Emeritus off of Stormstriders. Here I'm going to just send the Pack Hunt. I don't like pitching these reds, but these aren't terrible reds to still have left in the deck. Shelter can always be used as a blue, as AB on their combo turn, so that's fine. More reds here. Another reason to not play the Sigil of Solace out is Dig Up Dinner. So if I don't have to play the Sigil, I won't. So it'll have better odds of my Dig Up Dinner hitting. They're going to send Cadaverous Tillion. This is great for us. We can block with all 3 of our reds and Tunic to Dig Up Dinner. And we will be not guaranteed to hit, but we'll have really good odds. Because there will be 3 out of 6, so it's 50-50 on all of them. Tunic, Dig Up Dinner, get 2 more, and that also means that the 2 reds that we pitched earlier are no longer on the bottom of our deck. E-Strike, I'm assuming it's going to have Go again. Yep. Here I'm going to block with this, and that all you got. This also insulates me from a CNC, so I won't get blown out by the no D-reacts thing with the that all you got in my deck. Look at that, I called it. Boom. And even if that were to hit, they wouldn't get my arsenal because I could just play the Sigil out. Pass it back. There's an Arc Smash in case they decide they want to play some items out. But I am doubting it. Go again. I'll block 6 here with yellows. Haven't seen any items in the first portion of their deck. They're going to Burn Bear here. They might even Waning Moon, but I will AB4 this regardless. They don't Waning Moon me. Beautiful. No punish. Pass it back to them. There's a Respite. I want to put that in my arsenal. Fruits ability, not attacking with it. That's great. Are you about to felling me? No, you're going to tilling me. Wonderful. Getting rid of the Arc Smash here, a little bit unfortunate, but whatever. I can always remembrance it back in. Alright, I'll just go up to 43. Pass it back. We've seen them pitch 2 Plow Wonders, if I'm remembering correctly, so those are all on the bottom. It'll be a while until this Oasis goes away. Unless they CNC me after this, which if they do, that's whatever. That should be their last, yeah, that's their last E-Strike, which is nice. Fruits ability, fine with me. I'll AB1 with the that all you got. That way I can block with the 6 and maybe have better odds for Dig Up Dinner. But nope, that's fine. I'll put the Sin Packing on bottom and block with both CNCs. Take 2, that's fine. Another Dig Up Dinner. Nice to see it. hoping that they send all arcane, but obviously they aren't here. So I will block with Midas and Barraging. Unseen. Pulsing Aether Life is fine. I'm fine pitching the Stick Up Dinner. Oh, just life, okay. No, both of them, okay. Forgot to close the combat chain. Very telegraphed that they're just going to follow up with Waning Moon here. So they don't, since I have the 2 resources floating anyways, so whatever. Pass it back to them. Heartbeat. Cool. I'll just pitch the Warmongers. AB1. 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 Waning Moon, I will pitch... I think I'll pitch the Arc Smash, because then I can send the Send Pack in at them. Or I'll block with it. So cool. That's fine with me. Remembrance is probably getting pitched. See what they're doing here. Burn Bear. Pitching that. I think discarding the Shelter here is totally fine. That also means that I can pitch the Remembrance and the Ripple away, and that means Remembrance is 1 card closer to the top. So AB4 means that 1 damage gets through, and then I AB1 here and take no damage from the Shelter. Cool. Put the Remembrance at the top in case I need to Remembrance things back in that second cycle. So yeah, send Romping Club at him. No damage dealt. Nice. Means my Heart of Final effects are turned on still. That is the pretty nice thing about this matchup. Here, I want to pitch this Oasis for a second cycle. So I'm going to probably pitch the Wrecker Romp here, and then I'll pitch the Oasis Respite on my turn. I'll probably play this Barraging out first, though. And then overpitch here. Gets rid of a yellow instead of having a blue later, which is quite nice. Take it. Nope, they don't. They block for 4. Maybe they have another one. Nice. That's ideal. Because we did get all 3 value out of that Barraging, and we still have Heart of Final value to be gained. Very nice. Hopefully they're sending some physical at me, not some arcane. I would like to not pitch these reds. Okay, sick. Block here, and block here. And then, perfect, I can Barraging and send Romping Club at them and gain a life off of heart. Look at that heart value. Halfway through their deck and I'm already still at 40, and I'm now above 40. It's been a great game. Cool. All good with me. Pass it back. There's a second Oasis I'll probably put on the bottom of the deck to this Fellion, and then I'll just block with the 3 blocks and play the Sigil out on my turn. Put you on the bottom, block here, block here. Definitely hoping to resolve that another dig up dinner so I can shuffle those Oasises back up, because I know that they're gonna probably plow under me here soon. Emeritus, cool. I will AB2 with the That All You Got. And I will AB2 with the Bam Bam. I think I will send Club with Tunic and pitch the Shelter. I think, knowing that play, I technically should have Tunicked to AB with the Shelter and then pitched the yellow this turn, so I would still have my Tunic on 1, but whatever. Play the Sigil, don't forget to do that. Go up to 45, pretty nice, and pass it back. Everbloom Life, cool. See what they get back. Look at Verdance, definitely want to block this. Pitch the Barraging. See what they get back. Get back an E-Strike. And Pulsing Ether is fine. A little bit of a bummer. I'm going to get stranded with this 6 in my hand, this red 6, but it's definitely important to... I think it's actually good to pitch this. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Nope, sorry. I meant to AB2. I think it's good to pitch this Pack Hunt and then swing the Barraging, because that means that I'm being card efficient and I'm getting close to that Remembrance and the one Dig Up Dinner that's still first cycle. Definitely notable that AB4 saved me 1 life and an extra resource because it blocked out the Ring of Roses trigger. Cool. I think I block with these guys. E-Strike, probably choose draw a card since it gets me a little bit closer. And then if it's not good, I just won't put it into Arsenal. I'm not really caring about the damage from E-Strike, so... I also think they are coming up on their second Plow Under in just a little bit. I think they pitched them pretty close together. E-Strike, draw a card. Hopefully it is... There it is, Dig Up Dinner. And hopefully they don't Plow Under me again. They probably will, though. They don't. Let's go. So play here is block with all of these guys, and then pitch the Arc Smash to dig up dinner. I also do definitely know by now, since they have hit pitch stack. Also, there's the other plow under. Now that they have hit pitch stack, they are not running any potions, so I don't have to be worried about this Arc Smash. Only reason I'm pitching the Arc Smash instead of the Wrecker Romp is just because I want better dig up dinner odds. And it pays off. I get 2 of them back in, and I think I will Tunic to swing Romping Club. Not much of a reason not to, I think. There is a reason not to. I lied, but here we're definitely going to choose War. Very nice. I will AB2 here with this round's on me, I think. They end their turn, all good. I'll just swing Romping Club, pitch the heart. No value off of it, but that's fine. I will not Arsenal here. I definitely want to be keeping that open for the Oasis that will be coming up. There are 3 left right now, so the chances are pretty high to see one soon. See, there we go. Burn Bear, that's fine. They will gain a life off of Ring of Roses, but we'll just AB as much as we possibly can. AB 4 of it. Ring of Roses, triggers. AB 1. And then they'll probably they don't Waning Moon. Interesting. In that case, I'll just swing Club at them. Does Warmongers not let them swing? Non-weapon. So they couldn't swing Waning Moon. The more you know. Pass, end of turn. Put Oasis in Arsenal. Okay, we're gonna activate Shelter. Stop the Verdance pings, which will be pretty nice. I will still AB them so I can have 1 floating if they end up amping a lot more. AB 1, oop. And definitely want to make sure I'm keeping 2 floating here for when stuff happens. I will not AB the last one. Rampant Growth. Cool. AB1. AB1. A little awkward here. Oh, I think they're probably going to play 1 more Rampant Growth, so we can block the ping with Shelter, and then Oasis the next one. Not do that, and then Rampant Growth amps for 6, and then more, and Waning Moon for a whole lot. We will Respite from Arsenal. Choose Waning Moon, and it's 20 damage, so I block 5 of it, 15, 16 damage. So I'll take all of this so that I can have Tunic plus Oasis if they do Stormstrider stuff on my turn. We're gonna re-sideboard here. Nice to get 2 games in, which is very cool. Now, they did announce to me that they will be on full combo, so I will definitely have my RX smashes in mind. And we will do this. Respite here, definitely want to be putting that on the bottom. Sergeant, cool. Maybe one of it. We're just going to send CNC here, Arsenal the Dig Up Dinner. Cool, glad to see 1 plow undergone. I think they... Okay, Burn Bear here is fine, we'll 84 of it. They'll end the turn, cool, fine with me. I'll play out Barraging Swing Club. Argument to be made that I maybe should play the Dig Up Dinner and just get the CNC back right now, but I don't know. I could get more. If I draw like 2 more 6s and they send an attack at me, I could potentially get 3 life out of it. Definitely pitching the Remembrance, that's for sure. E-Strike with buff power. Cool. I'll just block with these 2 6s, and then I'll Tunic to play Dig Up Dinner and Arsenal the Arc Smash. I definitely, since they are an Aethertide, I do know that they are going to be playing potions at some point. So we play the Dig Up Dinner, and we get 2 more life. Wonderful. Add this guy to Arsenal. Sending that, or using the ability, sorry. First the Forest, ability, gaining some life. Really hoping they do send physical. Wonderful. This is quite ideal. 1 Rampant Growth to the bottom, along with a Scour. We can watch that pitch zone and see if they're going to be on first cycle pitch stack or second cycle. Or first pitch stack cycle or second pitch stack cycle, I guess. But chances are it's going to be not the first pitch stack that they're going to be Rampant Growth comboing. Especially considering that I do have Arc Smashes to get rid of their potions. See if they're pulsing Aether to the bin. Great to see. Ability to gain life, cool. And there's a healing potion, this is wonderful. So I will pitch this, get rid of their healing potion, and I think just Swing Club, most likely. I'll pitch this, and I might Arsenal, but I don't think I will. I think I want to keep this Arsenal open. Burn Bear here, great. AB6 of it, or AB4 of it. Pitch the barraging here, and I can send the send packing. Boom. See what's in that arsenal. Pulsing Life Aether, cool. Glad to see a Felling gone, glad to see a Heartbeat also gone. Those can be pretty annoying with the, like, arcane into physical. Ooh, I don't like this hand. I dislike this hand less now. I think the correct play is send CNC at them. Yeah, send CNC at them. Pitch these guys Arsenal the Oasis. They'll just block for 7. Fine with me. Pass to end turn. Put Oasis in Arsenal. That's another item. Notable that if you have the choice between those two, destroy this one means that they can't get it back at any point. We're going to say go again, and then we'll send a swing big after this. Draws me closer to my Arc Smash. They don't decompose. Oh, they do decompose. They just forgot. No worries. One Plow Under pitched, one Plow Under in graveyard. So one left in deck before their pitch zone or pitch stack. Cool. Have we seen any Everblooms? I don't think we have. We have not. We'll see how they use those Everbloom Lives. Send some damage at them. They just mental block it. Cool. I am going to pitch this Heart of Findall to block 1. And they're probably going to Pulsing Aether here. That's my guess. Yep. Let's see. AB4 of it? Yeah. AB4, put these guys on the bottom, keep the Pack Hunt in hand. Keeping the Pack Hunt in hand means that I can either block with it or play it out next turn. I don't want to pitch it. I think I just AB1 this. They play out the Energy Potion. And they activate fruits. Cool. I'm just going to play out this Dig Up Dinner. Gained 3 life. That's pretty nice. There's a Sigil. Please send not Arcane at me. I would appreciate that very much. And I really want to see my Arc Smash soon. That is arcane damage. That's exactly what I didn't want to see. But that's fine. I can work with this. I can Oasis Respite and then pitch to AB it. But I definitely want to keep the Sigil in hand to increase my cushion. Unfortunately, I won't gain any life off of this Oasis, but it's fine. Burn Bear. I maybe should have done the one in Arsenal, but that's fine. Pitching a lot of reds, not my favorite, but that's fine. Sigil to gain 3 life. Pass it back. There's the Arc Smash, very important. Surgeon, I will AB1 with the Sun Packing, that's fine. Ring of Roses, okay. Arc Smash. So we're going to take the Energy Potion and the Amulet. Energy Potion makes things pretty awkward for them, as I said in the beginning of this video. Again, please send physical at me. I really want to block with these reds. That's arcane damage, AB1. Another healing potion, my goodness, okay. Ending the turn, that's fine. I think I'll play both of these Barragians out and then Tunic, swing my club. Means that I'm putting less reds to the bottom. Here's 12. Happy to see an Everbloom Life gone. That's basically one less potion I have to deal with. Looking for my third Arc Smash or a Remembrance to shuffle the two I've played back into my deck. Heartbeat is fine. We will AB all. Oh, we won't AB any of it, that's right. I will Barraging. I will pitch this rounds on. No, I'll pitch the Ripple Away. I want to block with that. That all you got at some point. Blocking 2, getting a Ponder, fine with me. Activate Fruits, cool. Rampant Growth, interesting. Gaining a life, amping 3. And Emeritus for, what, 5? Yeah, for 5. I'm going to pitch like this. Ring of Roses triggers. Doesn't deal any damage, that's fine. Only being at 42 after they've done one Rampant Growth is pretty okay with me. Rootbound, they're probably online now. Assuming they just decompose the 3 Earth cards, which I think they have. They do. Yep. Alright. There's the last Arc Smash. Pretty nice. I'm just going to block for 6. I'll take 2. I think that's worthy of taking damage to do. Cool. Block. Maybe it would have technically been better to pitch this rounds on me, but I've literally never cast a Warmongers in this game, or in this matchup. Arc Smash. And we get rid of both of their healing potions. That's wonderful. We've been really lucky with our Arc Smash rolls. There's a Plow Under. This is... Oh. Surgeon first. AB1. Now there's a Plow Under. Very nice that we drew the Oasis Respite to replace it. I believe this means that we are in their pitch stack now. They've played out the Rampant Growth we saw in pitch, and they've seen one of the plow unders that they also pitched, so good to know. So I'll block 7. They'll pass. Pass to them. Cool. Sergeant gets activated. AB1. Play their Everbloom out. AB1. See what they grab. Healing Potion, yep. So they have one more Everbloom left in deck. And that means that they only have 2 more potions left. Interesting that they did that instead of the Energy Potion. I think the Energy Potion is usually the safer play, I think. Because obviously they do need that to do the whole Sergeant combo thing. Send the club at him. I deal some damage, pretty nice. We're gonna AB1 here with Heart. I would definitely like to play this Dig Up Dinner. Warmongers, great. I will choose Peace, actually. Also means that Oasis that I pitched earlier gets shuffled up, I believe. Or it was plowed under, not pitched, but gain a life. Cool. And it was Wreck-A-Romp, so it was the best hit I could have had, too. I will pitch this Warmongers. They'll end the turn. Cool. I'll swing this Romping Club. Guess it maybe would have been better to actually swing the Bam Bam, but Verdance trigger, I'll AB1. It may be worth it to IP this Oasis. Another Healing Potion put on the bottom, and that's the end of their Everblooms, I believe. So that's quite nice. Means that they will not be getting their Energy Potion back unless they have multiple in their deck. Okay. I will swing Romping Club, IP the Oasis. So if they plow under, I can always replace it, or if they decide they really want to combo off, I have Oasis to stop the Sergeant. Although I really, yeah, I'm glad they aren't comboing off this turn. I will AB1 with the Bam Bam. E-Strike with just buff power. That's ideal. We will just block it all out here and keep the Oasis in hand. End the turn. There's the Remembrance to go grab those 2 Arg Smashes and a blue back. I think the ideal play is bottom the Oasis Respite and then block with the Shelter and the Wreck-A-Romp. Oh, never mind. They're gonna Tilling. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't change really what we're doing. We're still going to IP this Oasis. Though there might be an argument to pitch the Oasis and then Remembrance later, because then it'll shuffle the Oasis back into my top 30. I think that's actually a much better idea. Because I know that they still have a plow under, so they're probably going to plow under something. A mental block, that's fine. Pass it back. Alright. A little bit awkward that I'm going to be putting this sigil on the bottom, but that's fine. Although I think I actually should just put this rounds on me and then gain life with sigil, because then I won't have a red in my deck. Yep. Gain a life here. And then we will Remembrance 2 Arc Smashes and a blue Barraging? No, 3 Arc Smashes, just because I really need to make sure that I blow up their healing potions when they draw them back up. Hey look, all 3 Arc Smashes in one hand. Wonderful. I will pitch one of the Arc Smashes for sure. And then they're going to play out a healing potion. Wonderful. And the turn we'll play the Arc Smash. IPO the other one. We destroy it. Wonderful. Draw up. Aethertide, I'll pitch a blue. Oh, and plow under to the bottom. Good to know. They'll play Scour. Do nothing with it. Cool. I'll swing Romping Club, pitch this yellow. Keeping the Arc Smash around for that healing potion coming up. And we know they have 7 cards until they're plow under, so we can watch that pitch zone. Healing potion, wonderful. They now have, what, 4 cards until the plow? Perfect. I guess I should have swung club, but that's fine. Heartbeat, is this the combo? It might be. AB1 here with this round's on me. AB1 again. AB1 for the last time. Rampant growth, okay. AB1 with the blue. I know they should only have 1 left, right? Yeah. 1 more left in hand, I guess. Ambient 4, Surgeon Aethertide. 4, 5. Yeah, we'll respite this. AB4 of the 5, AB1. And then Aether Arc for 1 damage. I'll pitch my E-Strike, I guess. And then just because Storm Striders exist, I'm not gonna Arsenal or swing my club. I don't think they can combo me anymore. They sure can felling though. We also obviously know that they have a plow left, but I think this game is won considering they don't have any rampant growth lives remaining in their deck. We'll just bottom this barraging and then block 3, 3, and another 3 probably. Also, their Storm Striders shenanigans are not super strong either. Yeah. And there's the Oasis. Considering they still have the plow in their deck, we will not be playing it out, or putting it in Arsenal. They will Surgent, AB1. Send 8 at them. And then damage step, deal 8. I will, again, not Arsenal this Oasis. They plume. Send Pulsing Aether with life. What did they get back? Okay, they have a rampant growth after this as well. So Verdance trigger will AB1, stop the Ring of Roses. The rampant growth. Pitching these reds coming back to bite me a little bit, but I think we'll still be fine. Oh, they got one more. Okay. AB1. They got 3 here. We'll respite the Aethertide. Tunic. And then we'll probably AB2 on it. We'll take a damage. They'll amp 1. I can't block this. Unfortunate I didn't have even a yellow here. I'll take the 2 damage. And I think that's game. They can Storm Striders in the Emeritus, but that's still only 4 damage. And the other one is a Root Bound and a Plow Under, I believe. Alright, well, that's all the games I have. It's very nice that I was able to get 2 of them instead of just the one that I was expecting. But I think those games really did a good job of demonstrating exactly how you should be playing against Verdance and how you should be approaching the matchup. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything that I should be doing to improve these videos. Definitely new to the gameplay side of things, so I'm just kind of winging it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.